Hello again, New Haven. I am Miss Megan, the teen librarian with the New Haven Free Public Library, and I have another great book talk to bring to you all. I want to suggest a book if you're bored, if you want to be inspired. Yes. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm actually recommending an adult book. Adult. Now, I wouldn't always consider myself an adult. I have moments of pure joy and childhood passion, and I think you all should always. So to call something an adult book is kind of strange. To call something a teen book is also very strange. So this book is a traditionally young adult because it's written by an adult. It is a biography. It is a memoir that speaks to a coming-of-age story. So it's a true story about a person, as a young person, discovering themselves and changing. All right, so with no further ado, I bring to you Educated by Tara Westover. This book is startling. It is shocking. It is inspiring. It is riveting. Weird, huh? Nonfiction. Okay, so what we have here is Tara Westover and her upbringing in a survivalist home in rural Idaho. Whoa. Okay, so that's really out there, but it's going to expand your mind, seeing how a whole other group of people live their lives. So her father and her mother are very against the government. They're very against education, specifically public education. They're very against a whole assortment of things. So Tara, as a child, along with her several siblings, has never gone to school. She doesn't know what school is all about. She has very few friends outside of the ones that she lives with, her siblings and her neighbors, and she is sheltered. She doesn't really know what's going on in the world beyond the outlook and views of her parents, her family. She's smart, she's bright, and she knows how to survive because things in her family are really hard, are really difficult. She's got a lot of family drama going on, and there's some abuse. Okay, so forewarning, abuse happens in this book. So Tara soon discovers that she wants to escape this world, this reality. She wants to expand her mind just a little bit further. And at the age of 17, she applies to go to Brigham Young University in Utah and kind of discover herself. With no support from her family. They're very disappointed that she wants to go and explore and go to college, and by some miracle she's able to get into college without a high school diploma. There's a lot of loopholes, especially at that university. So she goes on to discover some really intense stuff about herself and about her family, and it's really difficult and really hard. So I want to read you, yeah, I know, just a quick excerpt. So she says in the book, I'd heard about slavery, but I'd never heard of the civil rights movement. Now I'm putting the question mark there because I'm shocked. And then the professor starts telling a story about this woman who had been arrested for taking a seat on a bus. Now, you and I all know who that is, but Tara at this time in her life has no clue. She's in college. The only way that I could understand it, I guess, I just assumed that she had stolen the seat, like take a seat or took the seat. It never had occurred to me that there would have been a time in our country where you could get arrested for sitting down because you looked the wrong way. This is her discovering what racism in America is about. Okay, so she goes through a lot of changes. This girl goes on to Harvard. Then she goes on to Cambridge, which is all the way in England and Great Britain. And she gets several degrees. She gets a PhD in history, something that she had very limited knowledge from as a youth. It's incredible. It's incredible. And along the way, she discovers that she's extremely distant from her family, and she misses them. But she's concerned that she may never be able to bring them back together again. So it's tough. It's tough. It's got some hard topics. I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, it's a great book. So if you feel like expanding yourself a little bit further, want to check out this book out, you can find it on our Overdrive database as both an ebook and an audiobook. But of course we have multiple physical copies, so if you want a book, you can come and get one through curbside. All right, so I know this topic's a little tough right now, going back to school soon. So maybe you want to get started. All right. Well, I hope you all are being well out there, and I'll talk to you soon.